Okay, this is my homemade dip rack. It's made out of 95% materials that were just in my house already. The only thing I had to buy were these brackets right here in the plumbing section, 3/4 inch diameter, and they pivot, which allows me to put this out of my way. So if I want to put my bench there, I'm not going to hit my elbows on the rods. These are seat belts for my kids' baby seats from back in the day. You might remember that kind of hook that goes under your seat. And all I did was I sewed. This one was actually already done, the exact height that I needed and everything. So this one I made. So I just did a quick little sew job. These slide off. So if you actually wanted to change the angle, you could do that just by moving that. And then I bought these all latches at Home Depot. I think it was like $8 for 4. Each one's rated for 200 pounds. These are from a coat rack. So I just cut up a coat rack to 18 inches roughly. This piece right here you could find in the electrical aisle. It's kind of worthless. It's not really needed. The only reason why I had this is because I originally did not have this plate here. So I just put this crossbar here. And the problem is there's so much slack and slop in these hinges right here that the whole thing was moving left and right and it was swaying. And I didn't like that very much. So I added this bar, but it turns out it's just not nearly stiff enough with only one anchor point, and it really didn't do anything. But the idea is originally I didn't want to drill anything into these posts at all. So I didn't at first, but then today I just took a piece of pine. It's probably 5 inches or something like that, 5.5 inches. And I put 3 cabinet screws in on each side. They're pretty thin. And now it's absolutely rock solid. It doesn't rock at all. There's a little tiny bit of bend in this, and if you want, you can use a galvanized pipe. I want to say they're like $20 for like for 4 feet maybe. So you'd have enough to make 2 dip racks if you wanted to. Like I said, I just wanted to use what I had in my house. At the end of the day, this probably cost me. These are expensive. These are like $12 a piece. If you got the rigid kind without the pivot point, they're $6 each. So if you don't mind your poles sticking out all the time, you could save yourself a lot of money. In fact, it'd be $6, 12 plus 8, $20. You can make this whole thing if you have the poles already at your house. And then when you're done, you just slide these off. And it's out of the way. So sorry I didn't take a video of me actually making it. But to be honest with you, I wasn't quite sure I was going to like it. And I don't like it. I'm probably still going to... I like it, but I don't like what it looks like. So I'm probably going to, at some point, mess around with it a little bit more. But at least it's functional now. And now that dip rack I can get rid of. That just takes up so much room on my floor. And that's it. I don't know if you have any questions. I think I pretty much covered everything.